Hi friends, MD Vegan. Today is daily greens again, and I eat my greens every day. It's our healthiest food, according to medical science. Dark leafy greens, and we have a lot of great variety of greens. And I, for myself, I like a salad, a green salad, a large green salad every day, for example, and can be a side or also a starter. But it has to be green in there lots. And I have today a spinach. That's a wonderful green. Here, super healthy. And you see the dark leafy greens here. It's a fresh spinach, not too old. It's pretty small. Even smaller ones that are more tender. But the wonderful idea about spinach is that it is a tender leafy. It's not a tender leafy green, not like butterhead lettuce with very tender leaves. It is a medium firm leaf. It is a little bit tender but a little bit firm, and it doesn't taste bitter, almost. It has its own flavor, yeah, you know, spinach. And when it's not bitter and not too firm, you can easily make it in a nice salad. You don't need to balance the bitter flavors. Usually the greens have a bit of bitter flavor, so need to be balanced because nobody likes too much bitter. It's not pleasant, and it's also it is healthy, but it is for cleansing the body. Bitter, and in nature, in plants, they have bitter flavors because they don't want to be eaten. It's a protection. Yeah, and so the animals don't eat it when it's bitter, and so do we, usually. I mean, always exception. There's sometimes animals also like the bitter flavors, yeah? But usually we shouldn't put, as a chef, cook for others, I would not put too much bitter in a dish. The flavors in general should be balanced. Not too much bitter, not too much sweet, and so. And here, that's what I mean when I say it's nice to combine with others. It's a light, fluffy texture here. Dark leafy green, you see. The only thing with spinach is that it is the plant with the most oxalates. That is turns into a heavy, difficult to resolve salt, the oxalic acid, and that can cause some problems. For one, it is prevents the body from taking in iron or calcium. And so the iron in the spinach is not easy to get into the body. So that's one thing we have to know. But there are endless health benefits in these dark leafy greens, but some you don't get here from the spinach. And the other thing is the oxalates, they can form lumps in the kidneys or in the gallbladder, stones, and that can be very painful too and not good. So especially, but when you have a whole food plant-based diet, yeah, so that kind of diet, usually you don't have any problem with spinach. And maybe you shouldn't eat it every day. Yeah, so once a week, a nice amount of spinach, that's very cool. Yeah, there's no problem at all. But in my case, it's no problem at all because I always have different greens, yeah, different leaves. I want to have the greatest variety I can in my menu. Today I add some romaine lettuce to my spinach. I could make the spinach salad on its own with some tomatoes or so, but also nice with romaine. Of course, all the salad leaves have to be washed and rinsed, of course, dried again. That's what I usually do in the salad spinner, because in salad usually the leaves, the lettuce here, they have usually sand, dirt on it, and if you get that into the teeth, it's not very nice. That's not, you can't serve that to anybody. So washing the salad leaves, the lettuce leaves, is always very important. I let it swim in a sink full of water and wash it, and then I dry it in a salad spinner. It's a very useful tool. If you don't have a salad spinner, you can also push the leaves, shake it a little bit So the water gets out, let it lie somewhere for a moment, yeah, to drip off the water. And these kind of things are possible. I like to have a dry leaf because for the dressing has always to be adjusted to the salad you make. This, for example, this dressing is runny because the spinach leaves, they like a runny dressing, not too heavy. That's my feeling, yeah, my taste. Otherwise, I would make this garlic cashew dressing. That's one of my latest dressings. I would make it thicker and creamier. Depends always on the salad I need. And you make this dressing to your liking. You should. It's easier when the leaves are dry because then the salad dressing is closer to what it is in the glass. And in the salad, on the salad. The dressing always changes its flavor. It goes onto the salad. Yeah? It goes around the leaves and the other ingredients, and then it has a different flavor. And you always need to check that out. You can't just make a dressing for every salad. Dressing has always to be adjusted. You have to taste every single leaf, or every kind of leaf, with the dressing. Otherwise, you don't even know if it works. And that is easier if the salad leaves are dry. That's why I'm talking about the salad spinner, very useful tool. So this dressing, show you in a moment how to make it. I'll tell you about it. But first I have my two next ingredients. It's a salad with 5 ingredients, the spinach and the romaine. And here is an onion and I said an onion and a tomato. Yeah, half an onion chopped and a cup of tomatoes. That's very nice with greens always. Usually tomato, you can't go wrong with that. On a nice easy salad, the easiest recipe would be maybe green leaves, onions and dressing. That's the easiest one, 3 ingredients. Bam. You're gonna check out if it fits together, if it matches. And when you go, then you have a very easy recipe. Adding tomatoes and onions together and another leaf is the next level maybe. And yes, I have to check out if that works. I haven't never eaten this salad together with this dressing. I check it out right now. Because and this salad dressing is easy to make. It's cashew nuts and garlic, a lot of garlic. For this salad, for the spinach salad, I have extra much garlic. It's a new batch here. Usually I put not that much garlic into it, but for this I have stressed the garlic a little bit. I love garlic and spinach together. And then a little bit of lemon and pepper and salt and water. And how to make it, I show you in another video. Find the link under this video. And I show you now what the dressing looks like. I told you it is runnier than the original version. Well, and here it is. I show you what I mean with runny. You see, this is runny. See, it's creamy. And you don't need that much. But when it's runny, you see it's a lot. It's more than a cup. When it's runny, I can take a little bit more dressing. When it's too thick, it would be too heavy when you have too much dressing. And so let's see the amount of dressing. Because I have a lot of leaves here. You saw it, the bowl was almost full with green leaves, darker from the spinach, a little bit lighter from the romaine. And so I can have a lot of dressing here. And if it's runnier, it doesn't make the salad too heavy. I put more dressing. That looks very nice here. I tried the spinach salad with garlic cashew dressing before, and I also already found out it has to be thinner, the dressing. I tried it first with thicker dressing, and that was not so nice. It was too heavy. So I already knew. But these kind of things, these small things, dressing a little bit runnier or so, I find out when I make such a salad, I find so many things. When I make a new dressing, a new recipe like this one, I always learn something about the ingredients. Does it work? Does it not work? What can I change? And if I have a small number of ingredients only, the minimum number in my recipes is 3, then I find out easily what to change, if it works, how to make it work. Now let's taste it. A little bit of everything on my little teaspoon here. Oops. Yeah. Very good. let a romaine leaf, and juicy, watery from the inside, not very much strong flavor. So the strong flavor of the dressing with the garlic kicks in nicely. Oh yeah, so the leaves here, they are so healthy also because they have a lot of water. These green leaves, they are so light and fresh and crispy. A lot of water in there. That makes the whole salad also very healthy. It's not just the nutrients, also when there is water in the ingredients, they're fresh. That also makes it very healthy. There are so many things in veggies and fruit that are healthy. Yeah, you can't stop talking about it. Here, this is what it looks like. Ready to eat. And another advantage from the spinach is it doesn't wilt that fast. If that would have been a butterhead lettuce, a very tender leafy green, it would have to be eaten right away. But the spinach and the romaine, they're a little bit firmer, and they keep for some more minutes. Before I eat it, I can do something, I can tidy up a little bit. It's also good to know when to put the dressing, usually as late as possible before you eat it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my video, subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day. And find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and X.